Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, madam.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. What about you?
Yes, I'm also fine. So, how was Holi? Did you celebrate?
Yeah, I celebrated that.
Okay. And is it a holiday in school or your school is on?
Holiday. It was holiday, yeah.
Okay. Right. What about today?
Today it was school today, yeah. We were there in the
Okay.
school.
Do you have board exams in your school? Like, is it a center?
Yes, it is a center. Yeah,
So, till 28th, I think board exams are on.
yes.
Right. So, what would you like to discuss today?
Anything that you want.
Hmm. So, today's topic is about your favorite genre. Do you watch films or serials?
Yeah, I
Series?
watch. I watch sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'll give you a top. Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible. Our
Yeah. From
films
my
have
screen, it has disappeared.
our films have a negative effect on our society.
Yes. What do you think?
It depends on the film to films now. Again, there are two things that always be there in our mind. So, which particular film we are talking about? Most of the time, yes, I do agree that most of the film, because they are commercial, and in their mind, whenever director and producer they want to, pick any idea, uh, then they are definitely going to think about the different type of all type of audience or the spectator which they are expecting in their that movie hall. So because of those reasons, sometimes they definitely cross those limits, and those things, those who need to be somewhere, uh, not need to be projected on the movie or on the screen, that start attracting the young minds and deviating them from their own path. And these are the few things that really you know push most of the time the young generation or the new generation in a wrong direction. So yes, it is having ill effect on people's, depending on the type of a topic that producer and directors having in the movie.
Okay. So, do you think films can be uh, a distraction for the youngsters?
Yeah, many times it is a distractions, but sometimes it is not a distractions. Again, I want to just pick the idea. Sometimes what happen that they pick some social evil, and at that time, this doesn't feel like as if that they are pushing you towards the negativity or in a wrong direction. But if
So,
the idea which they are picking most of the time, because of the in commercial films, they pick the idea that definitely devalue and peoples, as well as they are a hammers on the ethical values of our country. So at that moment, it is something that is going to harm. Yeah.
okay. So let's talk about. Let's think of an example. As you said, films sometimes give a social message.
Yes.
Right. So let's think of a film which has a important social message for people. Can you give any example?
I think it was a film which was there. Padmini Kolhapuri was there and Rishi Kapoor was there. I don't know actually the name. I'm forgetting the name. And in which uh, she, lost her husband, and then came the next phase of the movie when all the social evils about these widow and the widow culture, which is prevalent in India. And then they were
Ra-
suggesting,
Rajputs.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There
So
are,
they,
yeah.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was. It had raised the question on the Rajput. Their their fake sense of pride.
yes, 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 yes. So that's maybe like that, but I just want you that they brought an idea that this is what is happening in the royals houses or whatever those peoples are, or even maybe in the common houses as well.
Yeah,
But they
Thakur.
brought first time, yeah, yeah, yeah. The first time they
It was
brought
a.
this, yes, Thakur's was, yes, in that films only Thakur's was there. So
So
yes,
it was a reflection of some of a social evil
yes, it
or
was a reflection.
abuse of women.
Yes, and ultimately they were of opinion that even the widows, they have a right to live their life. You know, even after if
They
you just
deserve, yeah,
meet
they
or
deserve
come
a good
across,
life.
yes, if even if you come across such type of a tragedy in your life, you have a right to dreams. You have a right to think in a different way. So this is the idea that the social evil, which I think maybe Raj Kapoor, somebody who produced it.
Yes, yeah, it was a film by him. I remember that there was a lot of dialogue, debate.
Yes,
There were some powerful dialogues and debates where there was a proper debate about caste, like
yes,
so-called upper caste and so-called lower caste.
yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah,
the boy was from a lower caste, I think.
yes,
So they had a grave objection. But though they belonged from an upper class, like so-called upper caste,
yeah,
uh, there were a lot of malpractices in their own households. So that was exposed.
yes, yes, yes. In
It's
that
correct.
particular film, they were, yes, they were projecting it in that way.
Also, I think if you remember, I don't know if you must have watched Three Idiots. Did you watch that movie?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I
So
watched that.
yeah, so I think it was a turning point in Bollywood cinema.
Right.
So even today, a lot of people refer to, though that film must be about 15 years old,
Yes.
but then even today, people refer to that film when they talk about social change.
Right.
So there were some powerful messages in that movie also,
Right.
right? And they were connected to our education system.
Yeah, most of the time because they have, raised the questions about the educations, the prevalent education system, and they were forcing there that how we are monotonously, using traditional method, traditional idea with traditional techniques, and we do not want to change. Like that particular virus, I think, was a lecturer who was using both his hands for the education. Yeah. So and every times and in every years he used to
He used
give.
to write.
Yeah, yeah, that was
Yes,
something.
yes, yes. So
Not
I'm
only
trying.
this, but I think this was the message for those parents also, those who forcibly, forces their wards to go for a science streams only and don't think about anything else, either for engineering or for a, becomes a doctor. Nothing else is there in their book or in their dreams. They forces them. But in that film, they dares to dream about something, though they were under the pressure of their parents, which I think is the real pressure in this real world. Most of the time, even we as a parent sometimes think that only these are the career which are safer. But ultimately, I think by the end of the day, the decision, it should be in the hand of the child if he is interested in anything else.
Right. Yeah, because when someone does it with passion, then they
Yes,
will definitely excel.
right,
Although again, it is debatable because in our in our kind of economies, we are a developing economy. So there are limited openings. So
right.
I won't say that parents are also completely wrong.
parents are not wrong, but at that moment when we forcibly push them, yes, that then it becomes wrong.
Yes. And like in that film also they showed that a child tried to take his life.
Yes,
So that has become very common
right.
under pressure or because of the fear of failing.
Yes,
Many
even
children
not,
take
yes,
extreme steps.
because yes, yes,
So that I think was and it was done 15 years ago, and even now the suicide rates are quite high,
right. This is everywhere. Yes,
especially in engineering colleges.
this need to be changed. Yeah, I think this need to be
This
changed.
needs to be changed. Correct. So this that was a good call for social change.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think of patriotic films? Like there are films on wars, India-Pakistan war, or biography of some, army officer who died in a battle. So, what do you think of these films?
Personally, if you ask me about this film, then for the simple, if biography of somebody, then I love to see those movies, and I'm going to recommend also. But if we are only just talking about the India Pakistan or India China or any other war, then I think we are just deviating the minds then, because we already are in a problems that we are failing to solve those problems, and these issues need to be tackled carefully. I think we need to make some programs to whenever we want to deal these type of delicate issues, we need to think over it meticulously, and then thereafter we have to think about how to make those type of movies.
Right. So, when because it has to be based on data,
Yes.
real data. Otherwise, it can be misleading.
Yes, most of the time, actually, the moment you have a bar-like situation, immediately the directors and producers of the film industry, they just project, their own ideology on the rest of the, populations in that way, which is not good, I think.
Very good point. Yeah, it's a sensitive issue, and if it is not taken up carefully, meticulously, as you said, it can send the wrong message. It can even lead to riots, or it
Yes.
can provoke people.
Yeah, most of the time we have seen such type of incidents as well. Yeah.
Correct. But then some filmmakers, as you said, they project their own ideology, or they may project an ideology which will help them commercially,
Yes.
like political, if they have a political alignment to any particular party government, so maybe they are looking for that kind of support,
Yes. 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 They have
right?
their hidden motives in that.
Correct, yeah. So I that's why I personally feel that way, but I gave you a very neutral lead because I was not sure how you feel. That's why I put it in a very neutral way. Okay, so not all patriotic films are patriotic. Some have
Yes.
a hidden agenda.
Yes.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Okay, so what do you think about Bollywood, fashion, and influence on the youth in terms of fashion, romance, lifestyle? So, what do you think of this influence?
For me, I think both things are there, because this new generation, they do not want to keep themselves like us, because our generation, that was different. I think we were the type of a generation to whom if you say that go there and sit there, so we were the type of generation who may sit there for for the next commands, whatever you are going to say. But the new generations is quite different, and this may be because of us, because we have faced so much restrictions on ourselves, so we do not want our children to be restricted in that way. So we want them to be open, and those things that we started with the students or with our wards that we want them to be open. Somewhere we fails to put something that how to tackle those type of a situation. We fail them to convey them those messages. Now what they have started, they are not going to listen anybody, whosoever that is, whether that is a parents or a relative or a teachers, whosoever, because they are now they have developed their mind, fearless mind, which I can say, and because of that fearless mind, they are so much open to do whatever they want to do. So, in addition to that, I can say the Bollywood or the Hollywood, they have just, started declining the culture and they have started something, the fashions. Fashion is not bad at all. You are supposed to do whatever you want to do because whatever you think in your mind is good for you, and if that is also aligned with your culture, that is good, no problem at all. But where we start overacting, where we start try to
Exaggerate.
yes exaggerate those things, so there are this ideology fails. And though the fashion is a good thing, even because I heard it somewhere that is Rabindranath Tagore said that I used to comb my hairs every time because of the reason I have to present myself to many people. So when you are going to present yourself to someone, and your attire definitely going to play a big role there. So we have to be little bit trendy. We have to be modern, but
Presentable.
not to that extent that start pulling or deteriorating your culture.
Correct. Yeah, you're right. And I think because of the exaggeration, because of the commercial need to get the film running, again, sometimes Bollywood projects the wrong fashion or the wrong models or
Yes,
wrong examples in front of society. So
right,
often there may be a mismatch between the screen life and the life outside.
right,
So
right.
when people try to blindly copy whatever was projected on screen, then it may not match with the expectations of their actual environment.
Yes, this is, I think, my favorite film. I don't know whether I have discussed with you. Bawarchi is my favorite film, who was acted by Rajesh Khanna. And that gave very long lasting impact on the audience and all the spectators. But at the same time, his own life on a question with a question mark there. So he fails in his own life how to live in a family. So those things, they are not matching with what
They
you
don't.
are projecting on. Yeah. So screen life and the real life, they differs.
Yeah, and it is believed like in my first job, when I was a teacher. So in my first job, my senior told me that she was from an era when Rajesh Khanna was trending. Like she was in college when in the 70s.
Right.
So she told me that the kind of I mean, one day we were just talking. So she said the kind of fan fall and the kind of influence he used to enjoy, no actor has enjoyed till date. Like
Right.
uh, she had friends who got married to his picture, to his photo.
Yes, 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 yes.
And I had read also somewhere in newspapers then that when he used to come for shoots, women used to just go to touch his car. They
Yeah, his
wanted to
acting
touch
was,
the
yeah,
car.
definite. Yes, his
That
acting
was
was
the kind of
definitely, yes.
stardom.
Yes, he was, yeah, definitely. He
But
was
then
having
real,
that
his
compelling,
real life was messed up for sure.
yes, his real life messed up a lot. Yeah.
Correct. Yes. So apart from Bawarchi, which is out of recent films, which is your favorite? Is there any film in recent times that you liked?
Many films actually after that, maybe not recent now, because most of the series of I think Koi Mil Gaya, then Krish, and all these, because they have some concept in them, some positive as well as, something new.
It's
Means
a
fiction type,
entertainment.
yeah, entertainment, fictions is there, science is there. So that attracts you always towards, towards the screen. And good personality of Ritik Roshan's, yeah, that is something different. So his films, as well as most of the film from Amir Khan, that always attract me, because he gave his 100% in most of whether they
Yeah,
you
it's
know
like meaningful cinema.
yes, that is, yeah, they are always having some meaning, some hidden, not only
Message,
some, yeah,
some
messages of,
message for society, social message.
yes,
Even if you watch that film Dangal,
yes,
which was about the about this, what is her name,
wrestling, yeah,
wrestler,
women's, yeah,
yeah. Forget
yes, Bogart
Vignesh,
sisters, yeah,
Forget sisters. So that was, I think, it had a very good message for
definitely,
women,
yes,
especially in that belt, in that part of India. There are
yes,
so many stereotypes. So it was a film which broke so many stereotypes.
right,
So yeah, I wrote something, but then it has disappeared from my screen. So can you please read?
okay. Diverse range of spectators.
So initially you were saying, why films are commercial? Because they have to
Yes,
cater to a diverse range of spectators, right? Okay, then
yes, next distraction is there.
yeah. So for youth, films can be a distraction, exaggeration in fashion, culture, declining moral values that can be a distraction, right?
Right.
Then,
Reflections of abuse.
yeah. So reflection, this I said, it is a reflection of the society. Even you can use the word stereotypes, social
Yes,
stereotype that widows should be. I mean, they should have a bad life. They don't have a right to be happy. That is a stereotype. So
yes.
many
And the
films breaks stereotypes. Yes.
yeah, next is monotonous.
This is a good word you used, and I gave a suggestion over there, that is stereotype, I think.
Yes, yes, it is there. Then next is recommend,
Good word. So all the good words that you used, I made a note because later I tend to forget.
provoke or instigating.
So you can say about patriotic films.
Yes.
So if they go wrong, they can provoke or instigate the audience.
Then the exaggerate is there.
So that is also another word suggestion.